Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I am Irina. I am a holistic nutritionist, and this is the channel where you can find tons of very useful information to support your health, beauty, skincare, as well as different recipes, tips and tricks. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you never miss a video I'm uploading. And let's dive into today's topic, which is the cinnamon. I would say that cinnamon is probably something you already have in a kitchen. So I am really a fan of cinnamon. I have nothing against it. I love adding it to baked goods, pancakes, on top of my oatmeal. So basically it's like a sweet dessert for me, and it's really true when you add it to the baked stuff. You don't need to use as much sugar. I mean, I won't encourage you to use any sugar, but that's just the fact. So here in my hands, I have the cinnamon sticks, but obviously you could also use the cinnamon spice. I would show you the one I have just in a second. At the moment, I'm actually preparing some cinnamon tea using the sticks, so don't forget to check that out. 2 ways, sweet cinnamon tea. Cinnamon tea is really a great spice for people trying to control their blood sugar because it is a hyperglycemic herb. So what is a hyperglycemic herb anyway? We could say that a hyperglycemic herb is the food or the remedy that helps to decrease the blood sugar levels. Well, ideally it brings high sugar levels into the normal healthy range. Different remedies of this kind work in different ways. They have different mechanisms of doing that. So cinnamon is one of them, but that's great news. What we can say next is that according to the studies, and cinnamon has been really started seriously, it has a very good ability of lowering blood sugar levels and also improve insulin sensitivity. According to the results, sometimes they were not inconsistent, but they were relatively very good. And in my opinion, trying something natural doesn't really hurt, and it's something you really need to go ahead and give it a try because it has no side effects. And if you can find the things that could help you control your healthy lifestyle with natural things, this is like the best bet you can possibly ever come up with. But aside from this benefit, cinnamon can also help relieve diabetic neuropathy, help with the weight loss, lower triglyceride and cholesterol levels. And as I've already mentioned, its sweet flavor can really stand for sugar in most of the recipes. So a little thing you need to know, if you feel like your cinnamon spice or the sticks or the tea you've made up, it's not really sweet, it means that 1, your cinnamon is of poor quality, and 2, it's probably too old. So yes, everything has its expiration. To add to that, this spice with great results has classically been used for treating diarrhea, digestion, and also bleeding because it is also a very powerful and potent antioxidant herb. It has antimicrobial, astringent, and anti-inflammatory properties. And all these properties, I specifically like it because they can help to tight, tone, and heal the damaged gut tissue. They also help to discourage the pathogens. So the way you could actually add cinnamon into your life could be, just according to your imagination. So check out the tea I am making. If you're buying it as the spice, just add it to everything, sweet. Of course, I'm not advising you to add it to something not sweet. So you could also make any other dessert of your kind. You could sprinkle it on top of fruits even. I think my favorite would be to sprinkle it on top of bananas even sometimes when I eat it with peanut butter, or maybe on top of mangoes, something. Apples or applesauce with cinnamon is pretty much the match made in heavens. You'd of course add it to smoothies, and if you're making, some of your own children remedies, it's very good as a flavor to put in there. It makes it sweeter, more tolerable, especially if you're using some bitter herbs. Now the last thing I want to talk to you about, and if I haven't mentioned, cinnamon really helps with the heart health as well. So those cholesterol levels and all, it's all kind of connected. So in the end, I just wanted to talk about some precautions. According to the clinical studies, cinnamon has a very strong record of safety. The only thing you need to know is that there are 2 types of cinnamon. So there is cassia cinnamon, it contains coumarins, and there has been recently some concerns raised about that. But there is a very simple solution to this. You need to look for the cinnamon from Ceylon. I will just show you something I'm using. It's not an advertising. This is something I got from Whole Foods, since it's Frontier Co-op, and it says here, Ceylon cinnamon. So of course they always add some non-GMO, non-ETO, and non-irradiated, and it's just like, fair trade certified good stuff. I have 2 of them. One is really gonna, be empty soon. There was a discount on them, so I got took advantage of that because I know I consume this stuff regularly. So, and every person is different. So if you are on any medications lowering your blood sugar, you have diabetes, it's always very, very wise idea to consult with your doctor, right? And it's always wise to remember that everything good is moderation. So if you just want to eat some dessert and then put tablespoons of cinnamon, so you want to lower your blood sugar level, that doesn't really work like that. So as far as the possible side effects, how could you say that you have them? You will have either low blood sugar, might have little stomach upset, or constipation, because remember, this is a treatment for diarrhea. But on a regular basis, it doesn't cause any side effects. Every person is unique and there could be exceptions to any rule, but just normally it's good, it's safe for your kids as well. If you really love the taste and the sweet, and by the way, I'm making the tea right now and my whole apartment literally smells like I've opened up a bakery. So I'm actually waiting for someone knock on my door and ask me for some muffins. And last but not the least, therapeutic doses of cinnamon are not appropriate for type 1 diabetes. So guys, I hope you really like this video. Now you know probably more than you've ever wanted to know about cinnamon. But my idea, if you eat something, you have to know something about it, because it's like programming. You think that I've eaten it right now, and you know how good it's gonna make your body feel and yourself. And I also love using it in skincare, and I will definitely share some recipes with you as well. So guys, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate your support always, really, and the feedback. And I am here trying to give you some information that I hope will be useful. You will really find a good use of it. You will try to get a little healthier, even if you start eating cinnamon. I mean, that's as simple as that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please put the thumbs up. And also, I think you might like the idea of subscribing to my emails, because I will be sending you some information, of course, something that you really want to know and maybe can't live without, but I will also send you some motivation, because I think knowledge alone is not enough. Motivation is so important. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to have a free consultation with me as a holistic nutritionist, let me know. I have free first consultation, so I will be very happy to see you there too. All the best. Stay cool, stay happy, know that you are the best version of yourself. Today, tomorrow, you'll be better even, and you really don't give up, even if today was a bad day. That's okay. You will be okay. And just, if I could hug you, I would hug you guys. So, love you. See you later.